Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So this is our third video on this mini 3D printer. In the first video I have explained the procedure and how to make this printer, and in the second video I gave the STL files for the 3D printed parts of this printer. Now in the third video I am going to explain about the firmware of this printer. I will give the link to download the firmware. So you can download the firmware from that link, and after that you will have to edit that firmware according to your printer. So after downloading the zip file from the provided link in the description, you will get this folder here, Marlin Firmware, and in this folder you will see these files here. So you just have to go to the Marlin folder, and here you will search for Marlin. Press M and you will go to the Marlin and see the INO file here. Marlin with the type INO file. So just right click this Marlin file and open with Arduino IDE. You can also edit it Visual Studio Code, whatever you feel comfortable. So I would go with Arduino IDE. I would suggest Arduino IDE because you have to upload the firmware in the Arduino. So let's open it in the Arduino. So after opening the Marlin file in Arduino IDE, you will see these files here on the top of this menu. You don't have to worry about them. You just need to go to the configuration.h file and just scroll down and change some settings for your 3D printer. So first of all, you can change the name of the machine here. This is a silence.com.pk, and you can change name according to your requirement. After that, you just have to change the temperature sensor for bed if you are using heat bed, and if you are not using heat bed, so you will keep it 0, otherwise you can keep it 1. So I was not using heat bed, so that's why I kept it 0. After that, you can see here the prevent cold extrusion, extrude minimum temperature 170. This means that the nozzle will not push the filament, or you can say the extruder motor will not push the filament until the temperature of nozzle is 170 or greater than 170. So this prevents the cold extrusion. So this is the end stop setting. So you will always put the So this is the end stop setting. So you will always plug in end stops wires in the X min, Y min and Z min pins. Min means the negative sign on the RAM board, and max means positive sign on the RAM board. So you can change this if you are feeling that your axis is going into the wrong way for homing. After that, here is the defining of motor drivers. So first of all, X driver type, you can change this type whatever motor driver you are using. This is for A4988 for X, Y, Z, and also you can enable here E0 driver type because you will also use the extruder motor. So that's why keep it uncomment. And if you want to use more than one extruder, so you will enable these lines also. So after changing the driver type here, you can change steps per unit from the code, and also you can change the steps per unit from the LCD of the printer. You can change these settings in the printer after uploading the code also if you feel that your steps per unit are not according to your requirement. This is the acceleration and these are the default jerks. You don't have to change these settings. And this is for BL touch sensor. We are not using BL touch sensor, so we will keep it commented. After that, you don't have to change anything. You just need to change the size of the bed. So this was a mini 3D printer with 170 mm size. So the 170 mm in X, 170 mm in Y, and 170 mm in Z. So you just have to change this size. If you are changing your size other than 170 mm, you will also change the size of bed from here. After that, there is no need to change anything. These are the default setting for any printer. So this was the video of the firmware for the mini 3D printer that I provided you in the videos. So if you want to edit this firmware for other printers, you can ask me in comment section. I will guide you through that. And so when you are done with changes, just save the code. Press Ctrl S for saving the code, and it will show you here when you are done saving. After that, go to the tools section and select the board, whichever board you are using. So as you will use Arduino Mega for RAM board, so just select the Arduino Mega or Mega 2560, and after that select the port. Because I'm not uploading the code right now, that's why the port is invisible. So when you will select the port, just go to the upload section and upload the code in the Arduino, and when the code is uploaded, you can use the printer from the LCD. And further changes in the acceleration or steps per mm or the jerks, you can edit that in LCD of the printer. If you feel that your stepper motor is not providing the steps per mm according to your requirement, so you can change that steps per mm. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked this video. If you need any further assistance, you can ask me in comment section. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. To download the firmware, just visit the website from the link that I provided in the description. On the website, visit firmware page and download the 170 mm 3D printer firmware and just upload the code and enjoy the functions.